Hi, and welcome to Reading with Miss Jennifer. I am starting a series sharing my favorite springtime and Easter stories, and as you can see, I am hopping into one of my favorites. And this is from Ezra Jack Keats, and it's called Jennie's Hat. A new hat. Jennie's favorite aunt promised to send her one as a present. Jennie waited and dreamed and waited. Shutting her eyes, she sighed. It'll be big and flowy and oh, so very beautiful. At last, it came. She ran to her room and opened the box. Oh no, she gasped. It's just a plain hat. Why, dear, I really think it's quite nice, her mother said kindly. Jennie blinked back her tears and put the hat under her bed. She put on a straw basket to see what sort of hat it would make. Then she drew pictures. Ha-choo! She sneezed. Bless you, dear, called her mother. And what are you doing? I'm drawing a caterpillar, answered Jennie. Oh dear, sighed her mother. I see. Then she tried on a lampshade, and a little flower pot, a TV antenna, and a shiny pan. But none of these would do. Not really. Jennie noticed that it was 3 o'clock, time to feed the birds. She ran to the cupboard and filled a paper bag with breadcrumbs and started for the park. The birds had expected her, for every Saturday afternoon she went to the very same spot to scatter the crumbs. And birds came, all sorts of birds, fluttering and twittering and cooing. They all knew Jennie. Some ate out of her hand, others hopped happily on her head. Soon every last crumb was gone, and away they flew. For a while Jennie forgot about her new hat. But walking home, Jennie remembered and wished out loud, oh, I wish my new hat were just a little fancier. The next morning, Jennie got up early and peeped out the window. What lovely hats she saw! Later, she went to church with her father, mother, and friends. All around her hats appeared like flowers in a garden. As they left the church, Jennie saw some birds, then more and more birds. Were they following her? They fluttered down to her plain hat, carrying red and violet flowers and leaves, colored eggs, and a paper fan. They added a picture of swans on a quiet lake and some big red and yellow roses. And 2 big green and orange leaves, more pictures, and some paper flowers, more real flowers, and a pink valentine. Then all the birds swooped down together, flapping and fluttering around Jennie's new hat. Suddenly they all flew away. On Jennie's head sat the most beautiful hat, At the very top was a nest of chirping young birds. Jennie felt like chirping too, happy from head to toe. She felt like she was walking on air. People stared in wonder. Behind her flew the birds, watchful and proud. When they all reached her house, the birds, twittering and singing, picked up the nest of little ones and flew back to their home in the park. Jennie waved goodbye. "Thank you," she called. Jennie's mother helped her wrap the wonderful hat, piled high with lovely things. Even after the flowers and leaves had dried, it would be saved and looked at and remembered for a long, long time. That. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. And remember, just because something's plain doesn't mean you can't add a pinch of creativity to it to make it even better.